What the heck just happened here? How did Winner? I don't know, she just turned a switch, Mike. You see how she just got nuts in there?
Saw that.
New knockout tag team champions. I think even Angelina's shocked.
Judging by the look at her face, I've got to agree with you, but all of a sudden, did you see that? She said, for me?
Angelina doesn't realize what happened. You're one half of the knockout champs, girl. Thanks to Winner.
Angelina Love, winner, victorious in the tag title tournament.
Who is that? Who is that?
Oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. But look, this is some serious stuff. I need to make sure that this thing is going to go down the way that Pope wants it to go down, because if it don't go down the way I want it to, we're going to have a lot of unsatisfied people, man. You understand what I'm saying? So if it takes you... hold on, dog. Hold on.
Hey, Pope. It's me, Eric, the champ. Champ, hey, we raised some money because we think it's really cool what you're doing for the kids. Give them the money, man.
Hey, Pope.
It's cool.
I know we've had our differences in the past, but on behalf of my partner, Eric Young, and me, we'd like to donate this check to you and your congregation, to all the little guys in there, and we hope they have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, man. Here we go.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is the season to help out those in need, brother.
Absolutely, man.
I appreciate it. Y'all keep up the good work, man.
It's our pleasure, definitely.
What the hell is he wearing? Both of yo, man, you wouldn't believe what I'm looking at, dog. But look, go ahead, man. Pope just got some more funds. We're gonna have a lot of happy people this Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make that deal happen, all right? You got it, dog. All right, baby. Out.
Well, somebody's keeping an eye on the Pope. But up next, on our Christmas week special impact, it's a return match from our recent Final Resolution event.
The following contest is an Iron Man matchup for the TNA World Television Championship. Introducing, first of all, the challenger, representing Fortune. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Special rules apply tonight for AJ Styles' opportunity to regain the TNA TV Championship for both himself and the Immortal Regime. Iron Man stipulation in place. We're going to set the clock for 15 minutes. We're going to see who wins the most falls in the quarter hour, and AJ Styles, he is in the pressure cooker, Taz.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, Eric Bischoff has really put the pressure on all the members of Fortune to win all the titles by Genesis, but Bischoff has singled out, and I quote Bischoff, the chosen one. That's what he called AJ.
And now, representing the United Kingdom, he is the TNA World Television Champion, Douglas Williams.
Could you have two more impressive back-to-back wins than Douglas Williams and Taz? It all started in Final Resolution.
Well, it was an awesome match between these two superior wrestlers. Doug wins the match with AJ's finishing move, the Styles Clash. What a slap in the face, and becomes the new television champion.
And then Douglas Williams follows it up 2 weeks ago, right here on Impact. He retains the TV title. Major upset win. He pinned 6'8", 350-pound Monster Abyss to keep the gold.
And right here, what a Christmas gift for all of us. That's what it's all about. An amazing match about to happen with Iron Man stipulations, 15 minutes. Whoever gets the most pinfalls or submission, as you said, between two of the top wrestlers in the world, on the planet today.
Close-up look at the face of AJ Styles tells me he's concerned about impressing Eric Bischoff, the Immortal Regime, with Bischoff putting all the pressure on AJ, particularly after he lost the title to Douglas Williams at Final Resolution. Well, it's all on AJ Styles' shoulder to bring that title back to Immortal.
Yeah, I talked to AJ earlier today, and I told him about the pressure situation. I said, bro, you're in a pressure cooker, you know? And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm not sweating it. It's no big deal. I'm a top player. I'm a main eventer. I'm all this, and he called me all his accolades. And we had the same thing at the announce desk with Beer Money. You asked them that question. They said the same thing. They're not feeling the pressure. I got to be honest. I don't believe these Immortal guys, these Fortune guys. They're feeling the pressure, buddy.
They've got to. I think they're in denial, or they just don't want to sell it to us.
Right. That's exactly it. But right now, if you're AJ Styles, you want to try and get this match moving quick and in the air. You don't want this thing to be in, Douglas Williams' style of slowing it down and staying on the mat.
So step one in terms of strategy is set the pace, set the tone as well. And could it be more important than to get that first pin, that first fall? Well, take that quick edge.
If you can get that first fall, but it's not going to be easy no matter which wrestler you are in this match. I mean, both these guys have both these guys have an excellent offense and an excellent defense. So right now, you're in the realm of the television champion Douglas Williams with this side headlock. No signs of him letting go of AJ neither.
Yeah, as one would anticipate, this contrast of styles. Williams trying to keep AJ down on the canvas, trying to keep him grounded, and
excellent escape right there.
Reversal right there.
Yeah, well, he bridged out, went for a cover. He kind of felt like he knew Doug would kick out, and he slipped out the back door. But Doug again has control with a 2-on-1 on the wrist of AJ. Wow, look at that. That was excellent.
That's about control, isn't it?
Well, that's knowing your opponent. AJ went for that kip up, and boom, next thing you know, Doug snatches the headlock. I've never seen that done before. I was very impressed by Douglas Williams.
Maintaining control of the head of AJ Styles, the challenger, and AJ quickly turns it around, stuffs Williams off into the side head scissors.
Yeah, well, that's a great way to get out of that side headlock. And AJ, you know he's got some powerful quads and calves and his glutes. I mean, because he's got such an amazing vertical leap. But right now, Douglas Williams, that strong neck, getting on that head and getting out of that bad boy. Need a couple of forearms. Look how Doug brings the forearm right back. These two men are trading.
Front face lock.
Yep.
Effort here to continue neutralizing AJ, and boy, Williams has really impressed me to this point. He's had control of the majority of this match.
See his transitions, Mike. He goes from a front headlock, and then he gets wrist control, then let's go to front headlock, gets the arm wringer, turns it into a hammerlock. That is just prototypical chain wrestling, and it's done to perfection by Douglas Williams.
Transitions are just flawless, and really when you watch Douglas Williams, the transitions make so much sense, Taz.
Oh, the transitions is everything in the match, which most fans at home don't realize. A lot of young wrestlers don't realize. Transitions wins matches. That's how you get to the next move, to keep control. And AJ is really behind the blocks right now. He's in trouble. He is in the realm and the world of Douglas Williams right now.
Hammerlock. Perfectly executed here by Williams. AJ going to back him up into the corner. Going to try and get the break from referee Earl Hebner, and he caught him with an elbow. Cheap shot off the break. Turns it around in the corner. Doubles Williams over with the boot.
Oh, there goes AJ now. That's what he wants. Get this thing moving. But look, nice counter by Williams.
Oh, Styles fired into the corner. Oh, big knee. No falls to this point. But ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. TV title at stake. Iron Man rules. Most falls in 15 minutes. AJ Styles and Douglas Williams. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Impact. This is the continuation of the TNA TV title matchup, the Iron Man bout. Most falls in 15 minutes to win it. And Taz, during the commercial break, there was a major development.
Oh, you are not kidding. Major development. AJ Styles had the ability and the wherewithal to hit the Styles Clash. Look at that. And captures the first win in this Iron Man match. So AJ's up 1-0.
And Taz, let's talk strategy for both AJ and Doug with Styles up 1-0. I mean, Williams, obviously, at this point, I don't know if it's desperation mode, but he's got to realize that he's got to even this thing up. But should AJ Styles, should he strictly go defense at this point in the match, or should he continue the offense?
I think he should go defense, but just you got to be careful with that. You know, if you hit and move and just use defense, that's great. But sometimes, just like in football, Mike, you see teams going to a prevent defense when they're winning the game, and that can hurt you.
How many times have we seen that backfire?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a thing in amateur wrestling that if you're winning on points and there's just a minute or so left in the match, if you stop wrestling and you wrestle on defense, you can lose. You know, you can lose rapidly.
time in the world.
AJ's really taking a shortcut here.
He says, I'm winning. He is up 1-0. And he's got all the time in the world, so obviously he's looking to milk the clock right here.
Well, time management, clock management. We talked about prevent defense in football. That's another big thing in pro sports, especially football. Clock management. And then I don't disagree with AJ's doing. This is part of a defense. But he's got to be careful. Got to be careful. And, you know, like I was saying about in amateur wrestling, I've seen it happen with guys where they're winning on points and there's just a few seconds left and they start really wrestling defensively. They get caught, they get pinned, they lose.
And AJ hooks the leg of Williams, drags him out to the arena floor, and again, this is an advantage for AJ because Williams can't get a fall to even it up if they're fighting outside.
Well, true, but he also, you know, AJ, now he's smart, now he gets himself in the ring. And Mama didn't raise no fool right there. I'll tell you, it's not a bad strategy by Styles. Shortcut, yep, but smart. Pressure's on him. Desperate times, desperate measures, that old expression, and it fits right now.
Yeah, overall, the pressure's on AJ. That pressure that was imposed by Eric Bischoff, but in terms of this match, now the pressure's on Douglas Williams.
Oh, absolutely. It's on the champion. Yeah, it's definitely on Douglas Williams. But, you know, the thing is, yes, Mike, I mean, do you really think that Eric Bischoff cares which way or how in moral standards that AJ wins the match? He don't care.
No, not at all.
And I don't think he should care. You know, it's about getting the TV title. Oh, what a round kick there. All right, AJ going for that cover. Look, might be up 2-0 here.
And Hebner down, counts 2.
The man who gets the most pinfalls or submissions within the 15 minutes will win this match.
Williams going to hook onto the leg of AJ, and that exposes the back. Styles takes advantage, drives that vicious shot. And, well, Taz, we have reached the 4-minute mark. 4 minutes left in this TNA Iron Man Championship match, and AJ up 1-0 in terms of falls.
Well, this is what AJ needs to do, not wrestle defensively. I mean, yeah, sure. The thing here, well, look at that high knee, and I'll tell you what, Douglas Williams, he might be on Green Street.
Could put him up 2-0, especially this late in the match. Boy, that would be huge.
That might have been an instinct kick out by Douglas Williams. He had a gazed look over his eyes, Mike, did Douglas Williams on that pin cover. He looked a little loopy.
Time is of the essence here, and time is fleeting for the reigning television champion, Douglas Williams. He's got to get back up to that vertical base, and he does. And now he's got to start unleashing offense to the point that he gains a pinfall here on AJ. Those shots right into the face of Styles may start things rolling. AJ right off the back.
Oh, look at that. Well, the former Fortune and Immortal member in Douglas Williams, the TV champion, really taking it to the challenger. AJ Styles now again taking a walk, killing time.
Williams from the outside in
Whoa,
with the shoulder block.
Sunset flip.
AJ hooking onto the ropes. Hebner gets the ropes, roll through. Styles shoulders down for 2.
There's a backslide coming in, buddy. Backslide.
Another pin attempt and another near fall for the reigning champ who's down 1-0. Crucifix, straight down.
Got him with that. Stuck him. Oh! How did AJ kick out? That's that excellent flexibility Styles has in his lower back. Able to kick out of that. And a headbutt to the gut, followed up by that uppercut forearm. Another headbutt, another forearm.
Putting together the series of offensive moves. Great for Douglas Williams, but Styles floats over and catches him off guard.
Oh, what an overhand right. Blasting Douglas Williams, the television champion, got cracked. Whoa!
Styles elevated to the apron, goes springboard. Williams saw him.
Nice. What an exploder suplex. High collar version of like a T-bone. I mean, I love the way he peeled that throw off. All the momentum of AJ Styles coming off the top of that rope with that springboard. And Doug Williams just planted him with that throw.
We are under 2 minutes, Taz, in this Iron Man TV Championship match. Like a minute and a half left, where Douglas Williams needs desperately to get a pin to even the score here. 1-0 Styles.
Well, I think Douglas Williams, he can't follow up. I mean, because he's trying to regroup himself. I mean, he has not been himself in this match. Once he went to the outside, and Styles ran Williams into the steps.
Clothesline, back elbow. Here goes Styles, shot off into the ropes. Williams decks him again.
1 minute remains in this Iron Man match. 1 minute remains.
AJ hears that. Now the pressure's really on him. He's got to hang on here. He knows